Hi, I'm Jonathan Sweeney, the Director of Personal Lines at Quaker Special Risk. What brought me to Quaker Special Risk was I was an insurance agent on the retail side for about 25 years, always working with Quaker, having a fantastic experience with them. So once the opportunity came up to join their team, I jumped on it, and it's been great. The relationships I have with the agents and my coworkers. With surplus lines insurance, every day is different. We're constantly seeing new exciting risks, and I really enjoy talking to the agents over the phone, going through, problem solving with them. It's kind of an exciting market right now to place, different risks. It's a hard market at this time. So working with, the agents and the underwriting team on finding solutions is probably the most fun I have here at Quaker. The most challenging part of our jobs right now, honestly, is the hard market in surplus lines. We are seeing risks from all over the United States, which we're happy to quote. It's just an interesting market where, it's the risks that we're seeing are harder and harder to place. I work with underwriters that have been in the business for over 30 years, and they have never seen such a hard market. I think the good news is we're really well positioned to be successful in placing the business with the markets and the relationships that we have currently. How do I predict the industry will be different in 2 years? That's a really tough question at this time. We see the market changing literally on a daily basis, which is exciting. It's, we have a huge underwriting team of 19 people here at Quaker. They're super experienced. So we're, at this time, it'd be very difficult to say what 2 years is going to look like. We don't really know what's going to happen in the next couple of months. One thing that I'd really like people to know about Quaker Special Risk is that we have the best underwriting team in the industry. We have a dedicated group of 19 people here at Quaker just in personal lines in Massachusetts. Our underwriters generally have 10 plus years of experience, and they're just a fun, fantastic group of people to work with. What sets Quaker Special Risk apart from other brokers is our responsiveness. I always knew when I was a retail agent and sending in quotes, I'd get a competitive quote very quickly back from Quaker. You can always get an underwriter on the phone. It definitely separates us from the other brokers. Having been a retail agent for so long and trying to get in touch with some of our competitors, it was nearly impossible to speak to someone. We love that phone call from the agent. We really want to talk through the risk and find out exactly what they're looking for. A lot of times agents don't want to put together an application. They just want to have a nice conversation with an underwriter, whether or not that they can actually successfully place the risk. So it's nice. I always love when the agents pick up the phone and call, have that great conversation about the account, and then they'll ultimately send in the application. Who has been the biggest influence in my life? That's easy. It's definitely my parents. They both worked 2 jobs to raise 5 kids, and I'm lucky enough that I think that work ethic has been passed on to me. The growth of the personal lines department kind of is rested on my shoulders. So it's important in that I have to develop, really strong relationships with our agents, develop really strong relationships with the insurance markets that we work with. I absolutely love talking to agents. I love visiting agents. I love, being the point person for the insurance markets. It's kind of what I do best, believe it or not. I'm excited about my new role mostly because I get to go out on agency visits. I love working with the agents. I love working with the insurance companies. I really enjoy being that point person for all of the marketing reps at GenCap to submit in the new business. I really enjoy looking through the new business that comes across my desk and then assigning it out to an underwriter to work on. I think what I bring to the table is that 25 years of agency experience. So it's really nice if I can go out on the road and talk to the agents because I have a very good perspective. So I'm coming from exactly what they do and I'm knowing what we can help them with. One thing that people would be surprised to learn about me is before I started in insurance, I was actually a flight attendant. I worked for North American Airlines. It was a premium charter airline, and we worked with, different. Every day was different. One day I was doing the George W. Bush campaign, and the next day I was flying the Extreme Football League around the United States. But most of my travel was international, so it was great. I was a lot younger. I got to see the world. It was a fantastic experience. I would say my biggest personal passion is definitely dogs. I have 2 dogs at home, and any chance we get, we're bringing in a foster dog to help. We work with a rescue group in Texas, and we've been successful in placing many dogs throughout the years. How I keep up with new trends in the industry is really like everyone else. LinkedIn, the publications, the trade shows, the conventions, but really the best intel we get is from our agents. They're the ones that are sending out quote requests to multiple different brokers. So we have such good relationships with those agents that they're coming back to us and keeping us in the loop as to what they're seeing in the marketplace. Having worked in the industry for so long and having worked in, being a manager at, a lot of the local agencies, I actually helped train some of the, agents that are actually sending in the submissions now to me. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic that, you went ahead and met this person coming out of college and, they had no insurance experience whatsoever. You helped them, train them, and then now, here I am at Quaker and seeing the submissions come in from them. It's actually kind of fun.